Want to master NLP? Stay tuned. This is Damon from NLP Gym. Simple trick to master NLP techniques like a pro. If you haven't already, please click subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get these videos on a regular basis. So how does one go about mastering NLP and be a pro at the techniques and the processes? I went to my first practitioner training at NLP University here in Santa Cruz with Robert Dilts and Judith Delosier. After I finished the class, after the 2.5 weeks that it took to get through the class, I knew that I didn't really know NLP. I knew that it was much more about the practice and the ability, not the head knowledge. I had already had a practice group and I was practicing once a week. Some of the people had training, some of the people didn't. So I already had a leg up on that. After the training, I knew it was going to take a lot more practice, but it was going to take more than just once a week. When I went to the practitioner training, I met up with a friend of mine named Logan of Legendary Strength and Empire Herbs. He had actually moved to Oregon. I didn't know he had moved back. I met him at Toastmasters. I didn't know he was back in Santa Cruz. When I walked into the practitioner training, there he was. I knew Logan to be a very serious person about anything he gets into. He jumps right into it, just like me. So I told him about my practice group and said, you should join us. I also said, let's you and me practice one-on-one at least once a week as well. So I had one group practice session. I had a one-on-one practice session. I also took my manual, and the very day after I finished my practitioner training and got my certification, I went to page 1. I read everything, and I went cover to cover, reading every single page and doing every single process and exercise both on myself and on other people. I did this 3 times throughout the next year. In addition to that, I attended another practitioner training, and I also went to a hypnosis training. By the time the next summer had come around and NLPU was doing their master practitioner program, I came back around for that master practitioner, and Logan and I both signed up for it. A lot of the people who were at the original practitioner training that Logan and I had attended also came back for their master practitioner. And it didn't take very long, just a few days into the master practitioner, when several people were coming up to Logan and me and saying, what did you guys do? And I wasn't sure what they were talking about. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He says, you and Logan are so much better than us at NLP. What did you do? And Logan and I kind of looked at each other and we just said, we practice. And that's really it. Now that might not sound like the biggest, baddest secret trick there is, but it is amazing how many people just overlook this very simple thing, and that's practice. You're only going to get good at NLP if you practice. And when you practice, you will become a pro, and you will be able to take techniques and processes immediately upon learning them and be able to utilize them and get profound changes both within yourself and with other people. There you go. It's all about the practice. If you want to master NLP, I've basically taken everything that I used to learn and master NLP, from the training to the practice, and incorporated that into the ultimate NLP practitioner training. That's why I call it the ultimate training. It's the longest practitioner training in the US, possibly in the world. And we have talent like Judith Delosier and Sid Jacobson and Mark Andreas coming to teach as guest trainers, and of course myself. I've taken all of that practice, all of that training, all of that material, and put it into one big, large, comprehensive training so that every student who comes to this training will master NLP by the time it's done. Check out the website nlp-gym.com to sign up for this training, this practitioner training. Also, follow us on Facebook for real-time updates on workshops that we have coming up, and also free practice sessions that I hold right here in Santa Cruz. If you like this video, please click like right down here and leave me a comment or a question. I will follow up with you. Stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see how you can get your hands on a free NLP online training. Take care.